Geez, Mo, why are you stopped in the middle of the trail? Are you okay?
I just haven't been feeling like myself lately.
What do you mean?
It's just, I know I'm 6'2", 200 plus pounds, but I've been feeling kind of small.
How long has that been going on for?
Ever since I sold my Yeti SB55 and bought that Pivot Mach 6, I just haven't been feeling like my email. BigMo12345 at gmail.com.
At gmail.com?
At gmail.com.
Well, I have something on me if you want it.
What?
Almond beverage? Have you heard of it?
No. Is this what Lance uses?
No, but I mean, it's gluten-free, soy-free, lactose and dairy-free. It can't hurt you.
I'll try it. Wait, I'm supposed to drink it, right?
Of course.
Okay. What now?
Maybe you should take a nap? I mean, that helps me clear my head.
I'll try it.
Right here?
Yeah, I'm homeless. What do you expect?
Mo, wake up! Wake up!
What?
Mo, wake up!
What happened?
You're not gonna believe this.
What?
Look behind you. The bike fairy came.
What? What? Oh my god! 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 Oh my god!
Oh my god!
What's going on, you guys? My name is Mo Awesome from Awesome MTB, and this is my brand new Pivot Firebird 29. Woo! Alright, for those of you who aren't familiar with what the Pivot Firebird 29 is, it's a bike that has 162 millimeters of rear travel, 170 millimeter travel up front, 29-inch wheels, and as you guys can tell, a really long wheelbase overall. So I'm super pumped for it. It's basically a mini downhill 29er. So I actually used to have the Firebird 27.5. I love that bike. It was super burly on the descents, but at the same time, the efficiency on the uphills is the thing that actually blew me away about that bike, because I knew it was going to be amazing on the downhills, but I really wasn't expecting that efficiency for the climb. So I'm super pumped to basically be riding that bike, but with 29-inch wheels. So let me go over my build right now, and then we're gonna go for a quick little rip. So up front, I'm running a Fox 36. I'm super pumped on this 36 because it comes with the new Grip 2 dampener by Fox that has independent high and low speed rebound and compression adjustments, as well as a couple of other changes this year. So I'm super pumped because now I get to bring you guys a full review on this fork compared to the RC2 dampener and the Fit 4 as well. DT Swiss M1700 spline wheels. These are supposed to be super, it's a really good bang for buck wheel set. They're not too heavy, they're still stiff. They have a nice wide profile on them. 2.5 Minion, it's a classic go-to tire for me. The big thing is my front brake and rear brake. So my brake in general, they're the new XT 4-piston brake setup. So I don't know if you guys can see this, but one piston there, one piston there, one piston, or two pistons on the backside. So 4-piston setup. It's gonna be super rad to run this because I've always felt like the XT brakes have been some of my favorite. I love that lever feel. They're very easy to bleed, very easy to work on. And now I get a little bit more stopping power, which is something that I always really wanted, but the Saint brakes have a really weird lever, and it's cool to just get these right off the back. We're running an X2 on here. I did put the X2 on here because we are going to Canada in a little bit, so I want a nice burly shock for Whistler Bike Park and all that other BC riding. 1x11 XT XTR drivetrain, so 46 teeth up here. I really like the Shimano 11-speed stuff. I find the Eagle isn't really for me. So yeah, that's kind of a classic. Another thing that I'm really pumped to be running are these one-up pedals. So aluminum body, these are super rad. I feel like they have a nice concave on them. They're not too wide, but at the same time, they're not narrow. I have a big foot, so it feels really nice to have a pedal with a lot of support there. Saddle on here is another thing I'm gonna be bringing you guys a review. It's the Hightail from WTB. This freaked me out when I first saw it. I went for a ride earlier today and actually wasn't that bad. It felt pretty comfy. Other thing is this Fox transfer post, my favorite post on the market right now. The only bummer is because it's a 150 and I have a really high saddle height, as you guys can tell, it's pretty high up there. I have a lot of posts sticking out, so I might stick out to, or I might go to a 200 mil dropper post soon. But other than that, I'm super pumped on this bike. This is an extra large 29er with 160 mils of travel in the rear. So you can imagine the stability on this thing is gonna be insane. I'm super pumped. I feel like this is gonna be the perfect BC bike. I'll bring you guys a full review coming soon, as well as some reviews in between that, just kind of first ride impressions. But let's go for a quick rip right now. I'm gonna bring you guys along on my chest. Woo! Let's get after it. Woo! Coming in hot. I think this is my favorite section of fire out in Laguna. Whew. Oh. This thing is a freaking monster truck. Whew. Big wheels keep on turning. I'm gonna keep on burning. You guys missed that. I almost ran over a bunny. Pivot Firebird 29 versus bunny would have been very bad for the bunny. So before we rip down this, check out that view. Phew, that's why we live in Laguna Beach, or park there at least. All right, trail called Laguna Ridge. It's a little dark, but hopefully this footage comes out. Yeah. Oh yeah. Whew. Nice little corner section to start stuff off. We got a little, I'm in slow here, boost up here. Whew. Alright, favorite road. Alright. Oh man, this bike corner is really good. Outside line, looking where I want to go, bringing it back in. Oh yeah. Love that line. Here's a fun one too. Right down here. Oh, whoa. Oh, that's a lot of bite. We go high line here. Cut back in, right down the middle. Yeah. Whoop, off to this outside line. Looking where I want to go. Yeah. Woo! Hoy. Right on, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed me riding Laguna Ridge. I'm sorry for that shaky footage. Like I said, we do plan on getting a gimbal soon. However, we've just been dumping all of our money into this van build. We are going to get one soon, so you should look forward to that video becoming a little bit more stabilized. Now, for the Pivot Firebird 29, I've been freaking loving that thing. It's truly my dream bike right now, where it's just a monster truck with big wheels. It pedals amazingly well. That's what's really blowing me away with it. So it's a very efficient climber. As soon as you get off out of the saddle, start sprinting, it accelerates really well, especially considering it's a 160 millimeter mini downhill style 29er. So I'm super pumped on how it pedals, and the bigger thing is on the downhills, it literally feels like a monster truck. It's an extra large 29er, 160 mils of travel, 170 mils up front. So it really does roll over everything. And even today, I've had 2 rides on it, and I just feel like it wants to go so fast. So my eyes need to adjust to it a little bit. My body needs to adjust. It is a bike where you do kind of have to really force it to go where you want. So it's not one of those bikes that's kind of on the more playful poppy side. It's one where you really just kind of got to force it into a corner, really rally it up. However, that's my style of riding, so super pumped on that. It wheelies really well, it pops manuals really well. I'm really stoked in that super short rear chainstay, and that seat angle is so steep. That's one of the raddest things for me, because like I said, with that higher saddle height, I need to be a little bit more on top of the bottom bracket, and that Firebird 29 has a very steep seat angle, so I'm super pumped. It's everything I really was missing from the Mach 6. It's got those bigger wheels, it's got that rollover that I was really looking for, and it feels like a monster truck that's super efficient up. So what more can you ask for? I'm super pumped to be riding this. I'm gonna bring you guys way more in-depth review coming soon, but until next time, you guys, ride awesome. You.